They say buffets are all you can eat. Well, it's not always about you. And it's never about me. Is this all I can eat? No, it's all you can eat. You're destroying our family! That was my audition for the role of angry spouse about to eat at a buffet. I think I got the role, to be honest. That Sarah Paulson cry at the end sold it. Today, I'm gonna be eating at El Patron Restaurante Mexicano. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm half Cuban, so I probably did. This is a Mexican restaurant, and they just so happen to have an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. I adore Mexican food, so I'm so hyped right now. I want burritos, tacos, chimichangas, tomatoes, potatoes, all the classic Mexican items. I want to eat them all. I'm going to be taste testing everything and reviewing it all very honestly. And also, by no means am I an expert on Mexican food, so I'm not going to act like I am. I'm just going to tell you if it tastes good to my uncultured swine palate. Hey! Girlies, we have a dump truck right next to us. They said, I'm here to pick up the trash. Get in. Hey! I just realized I forgot to buy Beano. The amount of beans I'm gonna eat today, girlies. Just watch out, okay? If you see a green cloud of mist behind me the whole taste test, mind your business. By the way, this is what the restaurant looks like. Let me show you. There it is. Very cute vibe. Love the bricks. By the way, it does have 4 stars on Yelp and 4 stars on Google. For a buffet to have 4 stars on both sites is pretty rare to me. I'm expecting the world. I'm expecting lives to change. I'm expecting people to pass out behind me. Basically, I'm expecting flavor. So let's go in. Oh, but first, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It's the easiest way to support little old me and my whole dainty career. Also, subscribe if you're new here. I make food content, restaurant videos, theme park food videos, hotel food videos. It's a great time. Let's go. I'm hungry. Here we go. Are they ready for me? I don't think they've stocked up enough. They have to fill up this belly. I'm gonna empty them out. It is time to meet our delicious destiny. Let's enter the restaurant. So this is the lobby area. There is a chili pepper with a mustache. He's kind of a zaddy. Who knew that a chili pepper could be a zaddy? The restaurant itself looked so much nicer than I expected. Most like buffet places do not look this pretty. I was loving all the festive decorations. All the seats and the tables looked really like fancy. It had a whole theme going and I loved it. This is the buffet area. Now this is what they had. Some tiny adorable beef chimichangas, some chicken flautas, some tortilla chips. Move along, Timmy. Some taco shells, some little like taco bowl type things, and these things called garnachas, which are kind of like little corn tostadas, I think. You'll see me try to figure it out as I'm eating it. It was quite the mystery. They also had some queso blanco and some tamales wrapped in these leaves. It's giving garden, it's giving edible arrangement. They had 2 different kinds of beans, refried beans and black beans, but both of the bean covers were so steamy that you couldn't really see them. So just enjoy the fog, enjoy the mystery, and live, laugh, love. They also had 2 kinds of rice, some Mexican rice and some plain white rice. And then they had tons of different meat fillings for the tacos. Different types of chicken, different types of steak. See, that's grilled chicken there with like peppers. And then that's chicken tinga, which is like more of a shredded saucy chicken, right? And this is a grill type pan thing where they make the tacos and they prepare it just for you. It made me feel very special. And then they also had some birria, which of course I tried later on in the video. And I think that's pork carnitas possibly. And then this is like the toppings area. You can add as many taco toppings as you want. And now this is the dessert section. It is a little bit small, but that's okay. They have some fruit and then they have these like little tres leche cups and these mini like dessert taco type things. And this passion fruit jello stuff. This is my first plate. I'm calling this the appetizer plate. I got some chips and some salsa to start with, you know, keeping it nice and fresh and simple. And then I got a chicken flauta. It's the one with the big crack in it. That's okay. I think we all have a crack, right? And a beef chimichanga. And then I also got the tamale in the leaf. And I got a garnacha, which actually kind of sounds like a fancy garden nacho. A garnacho? A garnacha. Okay, so I got a little soda. So this place is super, super cool. I love like all the decorations and the buffet is like a nice buffet. It isn't like one of those like cheap looking buffets. This is like fancy plates, food, everything, glass, porcelain, like a doll. Let's try the salsa and chips. They look so good. Wow. These chips are like classy chips. You know, like they're thick cut, they're super crunchy, and they're not greasy at all. Do you see a drop of grease on there? No. This is the Tin Man's worst nightmare. And they're salted, which is so important when it comes to tortilla chips, girlies. Hello. The salsa is actual perfection. Does it taste super different than other fresh salsas? No, but it tastes fresh. It has that bright tomatoiness, a little hint of lime, and there's some onioniness, some garlickiness, but it's nothing super different. It's just really good, really strong salsa. What a fantastic start to my feast. I'm giving the chips and salsa a 9 out of 10. Very good. Now let's try the chicken flauta. So a flauta is like a taquito, right? But I think it's made with a different tortilla. I'm not sure, but that's how it looks. Oh, the crunch. Let's try with the salsa. Much better. Okay. So this is okay. I feel like quality-wise, it's great. I can feel that the chicken is real. I can taste some cheese in there. And the fried tortilla is so thick and so crunchy. But I think overall, it's just lacking a little flavor. Like I said, I am not an expert. I don't know if like flautas are supposed to have a simple taste, but this is a little too simple for me. It just really does taste like good chicken and good cheese wrapped in a good tortilla, but not much else is happening. I just want some pows of seasoning. Now, the salsa definitely did help, but because the salsa is just so fresh and also simple tasting, it couldn't carry it all the way to Flavortown. Guy Fieri would say, you do not get an all expense paid trip, ma'am. I'm gonna have to give the chicken flauta a 5 out of 10. Now let's try the beef chimichanga, guys. Look how cute this little chimichanga is. It looks like a burrito egg roll. The lack of crunch really upset me, so let's try that again. Ooh. Oh, hello. This meat has a lot more flavor than the chicken. It's like a high quality shredded beef, and there's peppers in there. Tastes a little tomatoey, and I can taste that it is seasoned. And the tortilla flavor wise tastes good also. It tastes like it was fried in fresh oil, but it's just a little soft for me. I just wish it was a little crispier, just a hint. It doesn't have to be like the flauta. Just a little flakiness on the outside. That's the only thing that is missing. But it's very nice. I'm gonna give the chimichanga a 7 out of 10. Now it's time for this thing, this little tostada type thing. I forgot the name. Future editing Timmy, let us know what it is. See, this is why I, future editing Timmy, am superior to past filming Timmy. Future editing Timmy has eaten this food. He has learned about cultures. He is educated. Filming Timmy can't say the same. You know what the IQ of a hard-boiled egg is? Non-existent. It is called a garnacha. Thank you. He's always so judgy. Like if I forget something, he gets so mad at me. Now I can see some refried black beans, I think, some cheese, some lettuce, some salsa, and possibly meat. I'm not sure. If there is meat, I don't know which animal it is. Maybe chicken? Oh, this is good. I actually really don't know if there's meat on it. I can't tell. What kind of food critic am I? My taste buds have seen a lot of meat, but and even they're confused. Either way, this tastes really, really good. I really like this one. So the tostada thing has like a corn or tostone texture to it. There's a graininess to it that I actually really like. And the texture is like a mixture between crispy and a little bit cakey. Very nice. The salsa is the main star here. There's a little bit of spice. It's a bit spicier than the salsa. And it's a bit chunkier too. I can really feel the onions and the tomatoes in there. And then the cheese adds a little bit of richness, a little bit of a billionaire vibe. And the refried beans feel nice and hearty. I can't really taste them because they're just like a simple base for the toppings. But it's overall a very nice little appetizer. I really like this. I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10. Now it is time for the tamale. So I think this is a banana leaf, correct? If it is, why does it not smell like a banana? Where's the Nilla wafers? One time, I think I was taste testing maybe Greek food, and there was something that was in a leaf, and I was supposed to take the leaf off, but I didn't know, and I ate the leaf. And I really felt like a giraffe for a moment. Okay, so this is the tamale. There's also a leaf inside of it. As you can see, we have plants sprouting everywhere. I think it's filled with shredded seasoned chicken. Oh, good. Oh. Okay, stop. Oh, wow. I gotta say, that is one of the best tamales I've had in my 30 years on this spinning globe that we call home. A lot of tamales can be really, really heavy, but not her. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Thank you. The waiter is so nice, guys. He's like wonderful. The corn part of the tamale is also very thin. That's very nice. Now the filling, the chicken, has a lot of flavor. The flauta could have used some of this flavor. There's the tomatoey sauce vibe to it, but there's also a slight licoricey flavor. And that might sound kind of gross to you. Like, I know that there's some good and plenty stands out there, but a lot of people don't like licorice, including myself. But it's very light, and I think it's the same herb or whatever that they put into sausage. It's just, it's in the background, but it really adds a depth and a joy that I did not expect. Oh, guys, I just saw Inside Out too, not sponsored, but joy is that girl, and anxiety is me. Like, I have never related to a character more than anxiety itself. So that says a lot. Anyways, most of the appetizers were really good. There was a little bit of mediocrity here and there, but I'm impressed overall. I am giving the tamale a 10 out of 10 because it deserves it. Perfection. I love that. Now it's time for the entree. I feel like so far I am pacing myself and I haven't eaten too much yet. I'm not full, so we're doing good. So I got some footage of the super nice man making my birria. Did I just say birria? Okay, R2D2. He made it fresh right then and there. He grilled cheese on the outside of the tortilla, and then he flipped it and then put the meat, and then he closed it up and he put it on my plate. It was magical. So for my main entree, I got some Mexican rice, and I got some refried beans, and then I got a steak taco. And let me tell you, he put tons of meat into each taco. They were stuffed, guys. And then I got some chicken tinga with cheese and what I thought was sour cream. And of course, my gorgeous, freshly grilled birria taco. I said it correctly this time. Look at this meal, guys. I have to say, I am so impressed that they make the tacos for you. I asked for a quesadilla and he literally just made it for me. And it's just amazing service. Oh my gosh, and the waiter told me some tea. He told me that every weekday, the lunch buffet is different. Today is Taco Tuesday, but other days are different things. So I'm gonna have to come back if this meal slays me. And I forgot to mention the price. It's $15 for the all-you-can-eat buffet. I think that's really, really good too. Let's try the refried beans. I love refried beans, guys. If this bean could talk, it would say, in the future, I am gonna identify as a fart, but right now, I'm delicious and I'm worthy. Those are fantastic refried beans. They taste homemade, not canned. They are salty. They have that delicious, rich flavor from probably lard or something like that, because that's what people typically put into refried beans, and that's what makes it taste so decadent. It's the lard. And the texture of these beans, silky, smooth, perfection. I'm giving the beans a 10 out of 10. The gas is going to be worth it. Tonight, when it does happen, I'm going to look up and say, I'm always going to hold that memory close to my heart. And now the rice. Oh, honestly, the beans and rice alone are worth the price. I could eat just a plate of that and it's worth $15. That rice is so flavorful. It has that classic tomatoey flavor, but I feel like it's extra salty. Maybe there's some extra chicken bouillon in there. I don't know. But the pollo came through. She said, sorry, that wasn't me. I don't know who that was. It's cooked perfectly. Once again, tastes homemade. I'm kind of shook at. Another 10 out of 10. Now it's time for Taco Tuesday, girlies. Let's try the steak taco. I just got cheese with it, but the steak already comes with peppers and onions. Love that. It's a fajita moment. If this cow could speak, it would say, first of all, don't eat me. But second of all, if you are going to eat me, I'm going to taste amazing. It tastes like this slab of beef was just surrounded by a burning oak and it just got smoked, and there's just a real kind of slow cooked charred flavor to it, and it also tastes really well salted. I hate steak that doesn't taste salted, and I hate steak that tastes a little fishy. We all know sometimes cows can taste oceanic for some reason. I don't know if they want to be a fish in the future, but it's not going to happen. This steak has no fishiness, and honestly, I'm not even a steak taco person. It is probably my last go-to option when it comes to taco meats, but This is so good. And the peppers add a nice crunch. The cheese adds some more saltiness and some more richness. And the corn tortilla is thin, but it doesn't break apart. It's like, it's perfect. That's fantastic. I'm giving the steak taco a 10 out of 10. Oh, also, it was lean. I think the cow was on the farm eating lean cuisine for a while. Next up, we have the chicken. Did you see that? No, you didn't. Did you know that rice can fly? It just happened for the first time. History was made. This is the chicken tinga taco. Let me just say he put tons of meat on it. This is packed. I did get cheese and sour cream on it, but I got the sour cream myself at the little like taco bar, like topping area. And I'm not sure if it's sour cream. Once I put it onto the taco, I like noticed that it looks a little darker than your typical sour cream, like a little off-white. So now I'm like, is it mayonnaise? I don't know. I can't tell from the smell. I just smelled the pollo. Another amazing taco. The chicken has so much flavor. That's the most flavorful chicken that I've tried so far here. There's almost a slight hammy flavor. And I typically don't like poultry that like tastes like ham. I just don't know why. But today I really like it. It's like a light ham flavor. I can also taste some like chili powder vibes, a little bit of liminess. And it's also so tender and so lean once again, like really high quality chicken. This chicken shopped at Gucci. She shopped at Kmart in Martha's prime. Kmart used to be the epitome of class, at least to me. It is just fantastic. Now, as for the sour cream, it tastes like sour cream without the sour. So it just tastes like cream. Like, maybe it's crema, but it's like a thick version. I don't know. Either way, it tasted good with the chicken. So I'm fine with it. Very good taco once again. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Now, last but not least, we have the quesadilla. This was literally freshly made and put onto my plate. Besties, I was trying not to cause a scene, but I probably did. That was not only good birria, that was one of the best birria tacos I've ever had. Now, I've only had birria 3 times, but truly shook to my core. It was giving Chipotle barbacoa without the blobs of goop. As we all know, Chipotle's best meat is barbacoa, at least in my mind, but I never get it because every time there's a big blob of either cartilage or bone, well, not bone, but blubber, you know, something that just makes me disgusted. Not this. This had all the flavor of Chipotle's barbacoa and more. Plus, it was super lean and super tender. There was also like a strong cinnamon flavor, and that might sound weird to you, but it worked perfectly. The spices tasted warm, like mentally and physically. What am I saying? Sometimes I just say such deep theoretical things that I confuse myself. And that's called being a psychologist. There was the perfect amount of juice in the meat too. Like the taco didn't get soggy. And the cheese was just so salty. It just added like a burst of saltiness in there. And the fact that it was grilled in there just added such a toasty flavor. Just an incredible taco. I could eat 10 of those. I am for sure coming back here on Taco Tuesday for the birria and the beans and rice. Like, I'll just get tons of that. So it's time for dessert now. Obviously, this is not dessert. It is queso and chips, but I forgot to try it earlier, so we are trying it alongside dessert. Now, this is dessert. As you can see, I got the adorable little crunchy taco thing that honestly looks like a smiling mouth with some porcelain veneers. And then I got this passion fruit jelly stuff. And this dessert, I wasn't sure what it was because it wasn't labeled, but it smelled like a horchata type of moment. And then I also got the tres leches. And I love that these desserts are in these perfectly portioned little cups. It's the perfect morsel of sweetness, but if you want more, you can have 5 of them, 10 of them. It's up to you. Let's first try the chips and queso blanco. When I poured this queso onto the chips, it was so ooey gooey and stretchy. I can tell it just has a boatload of cheese in it, and that's a good sign. Oh my word. Why did I eat that first chip like that? What's wrong with me? I'm an embarrassment. Hey, girl. She wants to stick around. That's fine. Looking a little soggy though, girl. I am shooketh to my core. That queso. Also, people tell me to say queso. I'm never gonna say queso. I say queso. I'm half Cuban. This queso is the type of queso you would pay $13 for as an appetizer at like a sit-down restaurant. But it's all you can eat. So flavorful. You can taste the peppers, and it's so salty because there's so much cheese in there, and it's so rich and so ooey gooey. It is the exact queso that you want when you order queso. I don't see how anyone on this earth could be like, I'm not satisfied with that. And if they do say that, they're a hater. They're miserable. It is the definition of ooey gooey goopy Gwyneth Paltrow vibes. And I adore it. I'm giving the queso a 10 out of 10. Now let's try this passion fruit jelly. I'm not a big jello person, but if it's like classy jello, if it's like made with like that plant nectar that turns into jello, I actually like that. Wait, what is that called? It's like agar. I just don't like the gelatin from the horse hoof. I don't think anyone's ever been like, I'm craving some horse hoof right now. And if you have, we're gonna get you some help, the help you need. So let's see if I like this. It looks a bit thicker than your typical jello. Okay. That's made with passion fruit. Did someone say my name? Who was that? This is delicious. It is much thicker and a bit more rich than your typical jello, but it still has that jello-y bounciness that we've come to know and sometimes love. The flavor is just strong passion fruit. This is not diluted. I mean, I liked it. I ate the whole thing. I'm giving this a nice, strong, passionate 9 out of 10. I made a lot of passion jokes. I'm sorry. Let's try this little taco. It seems to have some sort of a cream in it. Honestly, it is giving taco cannoli. Like that's how it looks. Let's see. I need 200 more of those, ma'am. Please. That is incredible. I didn't know this because it wasn't labeled, I don't think, but it tastes like cheesecake. It's like a light cheesecake mousse and this crunchy, slightly cinnamony taco shell. It is just the perfect balance between textures, fluffy and crunchy, and the perfect balance between flavors because the cheesecake is sweet and then the taco shell is barely sweet. It's just one of the most satisfying little desserts I've had in a long time. I really adored it. I want more right now. I'm gonna go get some soon. That little queso cake taco was a 10 out of 10, truly. Okay, now let's try the tres leche. It looks amazing. It has strawberry whipped cream. Ooh, so soft. Oh. I think my taste buds were expecting something different. They were cheering, tres leche, tres leche. And what they got was more so like a soggy oatmeal mush. It honestly kind of tastes like oatmeal to me. I don't know why. It doesn't taste like tres leche at all. It doesn't taste cakey. It doesn't even taste milky. It just tastes like soggy oatmeal layered with whipped cream. And I know it's not oatmeal, but that's just what it tastes like to me. You know what? It tastes healthy. That's an issue. It is giving, I gotta watch my cholesterol. Let me have some grains for breakfast vibes. That's probably gonna be me. Hopefully when I'm older, not in a couple of years. We'll see though. The texture's grainy, the flavor's not good. I do not like this at all. I'm kind of shocked. I'm giving the tres leche a 1 out of 10. Wow. It is time for the final dessert. It wasn't labeled either, but we're gonna find out what it is. Ooh, thick. Oh. It's not as bad as the tres leche, but there's an emptiness, a void that has not been filled. This is sort of like a chocolatey, cinnamony horchata type of dessert, but the chocolate layer doesn't taste chocolatey enough. It just tastes very empty. It's like there's a hint of chocolate, a hint of cinnamon, and then just a watery flavor. The texture's not watery. It has a nice texture, but the flavor's watery. And there's just not much else going on. It definitely wasn't bad, but it's not great either. By far the best dessert is the little taco thingy, little cheesecake taco. I'm gonna have to give this a 3 out of 10. So we did end kind of on a sour note, but guys, do not let that fool you. Almost all the salty food was amazing. And I truly think for $15, this is one of the best buffets I've been to. And I'm definitely coming back. This is gonna be one of my go-tos. And I'm kind of shaking. So, oh, also just like the waiter was so nice and so personable, and he tried to talk to me and everything off camera, and he just did such a good job. I am gonna wait for the check now, but I had a great time eating with you guys. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of all the food at this buffet? Did it look good to you? Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. I'll see you next video. I love you guys so much.